Coach, coming off a big road win against Florida last night, just talk a little bit about going on the road, picking up your second conference win in 3 tries, and what we can do with building on that going forward.
It's a huge win. It's a huge momentum win. We tell the players all the time, the team with the most energy in this league wins night in and night out. And I thought we did that last night. I thought we had the most energy for the most part of that game, especially early in the game when we took control of the game and we gave ourselves a good enough cushion that luckily we had that cushion as the end came there where they made a run at us, which I knew Florida would. Florida has a good team. Amanda does a great job. She's been there for 9 years now. She's done a great job all 9 years. And team plays really hard, and they came back on us. But our girls found toughness there at the end, and found a way to get a big win. And now we got to use that momentum we got in the road win there as we bring it back home for another game this week on Sunday. So we got to keep the same momentum, the same energy, and keep moving forward our basketball team. But what a great win for our program! What a great win for our team! Just what a great win for Ole Miss.
You talked a lot about the early lead and the toughness that your team showed. Really tenacious defense kind of led to that. You really feasted on that. Talk about the defense and how that fits into what you're doing here at Ole Miss.
You know, that's something we worked a lot on all summer. We were not very good defensively last year, and it brings great joy to me every day when I hear commentators talk about how good we are defensively, and I read newspaper articles about that. We got to keep that. I told the team, you're starting to gain my trust a little bit defensively. And I told them, we could put another couple games together where we're playing that hard defensively, then you'll have my total trust there. But we're still working on our defense. We're getting better each and every day. We spend a lot of time working on it. And our big thing is just deny passing lanes. We get up the line, we do a great job of denying passing lanes, make you work to bring it up, and have strong initial denials. So to try to push your offense outside the NBA line. We have an NBA line down in our practice facility, and people ask us all the time why we have that down. The reason we have it down is for defensive purposes, not offensive purposes. It's just to try to push people outside that line and make you work for the basketball, make you work for everything at the rim, and finish things off with a rebound. And we did a great job last night owning the defensive boards, something that made me real happy there. And just we got to keep that same intensity, especially when you're on the road, even at home. In this league, it's not your offense that's going to win you games. This league's a tough league. It's a real physical league, as you saw last night. Had a couple kids that had bloody noses, one from our team, one from Florida's team. Had a couple injuries during the game. You know, it was a real physical game, but that's what every game is like in this league. And so if you're real tough defensively, you got a chance to win a lot of games. And we've been that up to this point. We got to keep that going.
Talking about toughness and physicality, you get to come home, which is a good thing, but you get to have to quick turn around to get ready for Alabama on Sunday. Just talk a little bit about what you're going to do for that.
Alabama's got a good team. Christy Curry, again, is a friend of mine. Her and I both are in our second year. Took on similar situations, and we're both in the process of remodeling our program. We both took over programs that have a lot of history, and it's going to be a tough game. Last year they beat us over at Alabama. We talked about that as a team today. They had more toughness than we had last year. We've got to bring more energy. We've got to bring more toughness to the table. We've got to be real smart with our decision making in transition. They've got a good team in terms of how they play defensively. They play a lot of zone. We've seen a lot of zone this year. We ought to be real good against zone because everybody seems to play us zone. But we've got to execute better against the zone than we did last night. We worked on that today in practice. We had a light workout today. We went for about 45 minutes and just kind of cleaned up some things from last night. We'll really start focusing on Alabama in the morning, and we'll have a good 2-hour work in the morning and another 1-hour shoot around on Sunday morning as we prepare for Alabama. But just our kids are excited to take the floor back. We're excited to be back home. Been on the road for 2 games. The road is tough. We're excited to be back in front of our fans. That's something that the girls are really excited about. We got back last night. We had some fans at the airport there greeting them. Made the girls feel special. They haven't had that. And for them to see that people care is something that's very important. And we hope we have a big crowd here Sunday afternoon for an Alabama game. I know a lot of people in Mississippi love the rivalry between Alabama and Ole Miss. And we love it too. And, you know, it's a big game for us. And so we need a big crowd here. We need that 6-man rocking in here in the Tad Pad.
Sounds good. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.